I'm going to have a look here at this hollow-handled survival knife. This is kind of like a no-name knife. This was actually, it was another one that my best friend has sent to me. Like, he sent to me quite a few of these. And no, he doesn't own a knife shop or anything. The money came from his pocket to buy these, and he's just shipped them to me for my collection, and just for full disclosure. And this is one of them which I was actually super impressed with. It's basically a no-name knife because it doesn't even have, there's no markings on it at all. It doesn't say made in China or anything. As far as I know from like a little bit of research, they did sell these at stores like in the United States. They have this Harbor Freight, which I don't really understand it's sort of like in Canada we have like the TSC stores. We have the Princess Auto stores also, which I don't think they have in the States. But anyways, that's where I know that they had originally sold these at one time, and they were like super cheap. I was just super impressed with this, considering its price. I'll have a look at it here, and I'm sure if you look up further videos on this, you'll see people breaking them and doing all kinds of different things to destroy them, because that's what higher end knife channels do who want to sell super expensive knives. But considering the price of this knife, like the budget range and everything, it's a no-name knife. I just found it to be excellent. So first you get your little sheath here, which is, it's perfectly adequate. It holds the knife in there, and not much more you can say. This is our knife here. We have the, I'm assuming it's cast aluminum handle, and then we have our, I'm sure it's a stainless steel blade. It's probably something like 440 stainless. I think they refer to it as surgical stainless. You can see really like the clip point Bowie blade. I really like this edge. It's quite sharp out of box, and it is a hollow grind. It's large, but it is a hollow grind. And then you have the clip point. And the sawback, for once on one of these survival knives, or hollow handle knives I should say, the sawback is actually, like, the teeth are actually sharp. It should be pretty functional. I have not used it to cut wood myself, so I can't say for sure. But if you feel them, they actually feel like saw teeth. They're not just like a decoration on there, or like, like jagged teeth type of thing. They actually seem like they might be able to do something if you needed them. And then also our blade is affixed here. You can see the screw going right through here, which I assume goes right through the blade. I have not taken this apart. I don't really want to take it apart because you can, if you do that, you might loosen it up and then it'll just always be loose. And our handle is, this is another real plus. It's aluminum, and being from Canada, when you get any kind of metal handle like this, you risk it being like super cold. And when you feel this handle, it has, if you notice how it has these little ridges in there, and the knurling in here, it doesn't feel so cold to the touch for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but it doesn't feel too bad. Of course, in the wintertime I would probably wrap this with something, and it's not too overly big. Like, it fits your hand perfect just as is. Really nice handle. I say the size of everything, it's not too large. And then when you come, you've got excuse me, you've got your lanyard comes standard with it, which it's something I love on knives. I think it's a must-have. That's there, which is this I think this is just like a nylon sort of rope type thing. I don't think this is supposed to be paracord or anything, but you could possibly replace it with that if you wanted to, because you can see here how it's affixed in there. And then we'll look at the which it should be a watertight compartment, because it has a little say gasket here, but there's enough thread on it. You can see the you can see our gasket here, but there's enough thread on it. I don't think water would get in there unless you had this completely submerged for a long time. The only disappointment, which it seems to happen, like they can never make a perfect hollow handle knife. It's like you can get close, but you can't get there. This part here is a, or the, I should say, the compass is a, like you can see, it's a, it doesn't, it kind of moves a little bit if you wiggle it, but it's just it's a no-go. The lucky thing about this is, like I'll pull our kit here, is that it is a huge handle. You could put anything you wanted in there, which is another bonus of this. You could put anything in there. So you can put your own much better quality compass than this ever would be. I really like that. And I suggest if you put something in there, you put a spring down in there, and that way if it's a, like whatever it is, even if it's a little package like this, the spring can push it up, and that way you can get to it, because sometimes they get jammed down there. But you get this little, most basic of kit. I don't know why we have, okay, we've got fishing line, but we got multi, like, colors of thread. That's kind of odd. Why why do I need to put buttons and things on there? But it's pretty neat that they did that. I mean, I suppose if you had to like sew yourself up or whatever, I mean, you could at least make it colorful. And so yeah, that was in the handle here, but it's big enough you could add just about anything you could need. You could make a pretty good survival kit and keep it in here. Also, one of the other things is the weight. It's on the semi, I would put this at a medium heavy side, like right in the middle. It's not, I don't think it's too heavy for what you're getting here. Massive storage in the handle, and you know, it's got the lanyard loop, it's got the saw back. The knife seems to be fitted securely, massive cutting surface, and you could sharpen this out really nice. And I think for what you're getting, the weight is alright for this knife. And yeah, I mean, this is like basically the no-name hollow-handled survival knife, and it's one that I think is excellent. For the price this could have been bought at one time, anybody should own this knife. So anyways, thank you for watching.